whatever you can do, we can do better, suggests Kamura with that. That's gone, and it's the Japanese of Kamura and Sonoda who head to the mid-game interval with a slender 1-point advantage. Well, they'll take that. So for these two, it's the all-out pacey attack, very highly skilled. They love rifling winners from the front court. Quick fire exchanges, putting away their smash advantages. That's what it's all about, men's doubles. It's that in-your-face kind of style from these two that often weighs heavy on opponents' shoulders. They are full of energy and intensity, always. Sonoda particularly tireless.
Rough as a net court there.
8 world ranking spots between them currently. And these guys are ranked 3rd in the world, their opponents 11th. Body blows all around out here. Such is the pace that these guys are playing at. It's really quite something. Look at that. Well done. Taking the shuttle very high, very early. Wee Kiong really starting to ignite out here. And his Malaysian bench will be hoping that he has a very good day, as you said. His form can fluctuate quite wildly, but when he's on, he's a great watch.
Yeah, they've set the Malaysian team. I mean, they've got to win 2 men's doubles and then steal a point in the singles if they are to move on from this first round match here against the seeded Japanese team. Excellent. It's a little bit worrying for Sonoda and Kamura if they can't penetrate the Malaysian defense from this far side of the court, because it'll be a little bit more difficult when they change ends. Excellent play by Kamura.
Oh, what a turnaround there. Breaking away with a 2-point advantage now in this critical opening game here, Japanese.
Good service return. if they are wrong, but Keigo Shem returning.
Oh, super conclusion to another great rally from Go V Shem there. So as anticipated then, very, very tight opening men's doubles here. One in which, as Steen, you said, the Malaysians will be not banking on, but desperate to win this to get back on terms.
They have to win it.
Yeah.
They have to win this men's doubles.
Absolutely.
I have no faith in Lee Sijia winning his second men's singles should the Malaysian team be 2-0 down. Doesn't prevent him from doing it, though, that I don't have any faith in him.
Well, rankings suggest that, don't they? Lee is ranked 53 in the world. His opponent, Nishimoto, 10 off a career high. So that's always going to be a very tough ask. So I'm with you there. That makes sense.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, we should be careful putting too much into the rankings because it's a team tournament, and Lee Sijia has actually played his best matches this year in team tournaments. But let's get back to that when we see that match.
Yeah. We're getting ahead of ourselves, aren't we? It's all very subtle, Steen, isn't it, in men's doubles?
Yeah, it's a lot about getting to play in to your own strength, of course. And for the Malaysians, right now they're struggling a little bit in the service situation. So I think it's a very good idea to flick Kamura. That's gone wide.
A little too greedy down the line there. Wee Kiong. Fans armed with inflatable clappers enjoying themselves here. This arena is starting to get busier and busier. Only day one, of course, of a 10-day event.
Oh, good deception. Excellent shot by Wee Kiong. Reverse slice there and totally catches Takeshi Kamura wrong-footed. If we get in a replay, notice his racket movement just in the nick of time. Here it comes.
Yeah.
He thought he was going towards the middle, Kamura.
And that takes some doing, you know, wrong-footing Kamura with his speed and early read on the game. Outstanding return taken so early from Keigo Sonoda. Pouncing all over that.
And that's been the key to the Japanese lead. They've been doing really well in the service returns.
Did well there to keep the advantage in the point. He was struggling, Kamura, through that point. 2 points away from the opening game then. Sonoda and Kamura here. Just continuing with the fine form from Nanjing and the world champs just a couple of weeks ago. Runner-up showing from the team in white, and they are insistent, and though that has just spilt long. Just a little too keen to press home his advantage there. Spilling long over the back line, so nibbling away at the deficit, the Malaysians, understanding the gravitas of this opening game. A must-winner, frankly, for them. Denied by the Japanese. Kamura strikes the cross-court smash in timely fashion there, bringing up 2 game point opportunities for Sonoda and Kamura.
Good shot again, same shot.
So start of game 2 then. Keigo Sonoda to get game 2 underway with a game under their belt already, the Japanese.
Pushed it long, Wee Kiong, and he's not really found his form the way I would expect it in the first game here. A lot depends on him. GOH V Shem very steady in his game, but seems like Japanese players are playing a little bit too fast. I think it was the right service return, but must get it a little bit away from the body of the 2 Japanese players. Cannot afford to push because they will play back flat. So it's about choosing when to play fast, flat game for the Malaysians. If they do it at the wrong time, they will get punished.
Steen, question for you. How much time do these kind of high-level men's doubles players practice on their return of serve? Is it something, the set plays, that they'd be ritualistic about? A certain amount of their practice would be very much pouncing on that early return?
Yes.
Right.
They would, I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how much time, but it could easily be an hour a day or so.
Wow, that much. And given that they're so, quick to jump on it as early as they can to get the upper hand, I thought we might see a few more flick serves to kind of counter that, but they're obviously very quick to recover and get back to that kind of situation as well, right? Seen very little flick serve so far.
Yeah, it's a little surprising because we've actually seen some very flat flickers since the introduction of the experimental service rule where the shuttle has to be hit below the height of 115 centimeters. We'll definitely see that when we see China in action. They've sort of been ahead of the other nations in terms of developing the flat flicker. Well played there by Goentan.
Yeah, GOH V Shem hasn't really featured that much, has he? He's been sort of a little bit, not dormant, it sort of sounds a little disrespectful, but expected more from him from the off, really.
No, I don't totally agree with you there. His role is to be set up as the backcourt player, and I mean, it's difficult for him to set himself up. That's the task of Wee Kiong, and it's his role in this double. So whenever he's been set up, I feel that he's applied the pressure that you would expect from him.
Certainly the tallest man on court by quite a margin. Good communication between the Malaysians. Can they turn this around?
Yeah, the last push should have been a block. Excellent play.
Outstanding turnaround there from Team Japan. Spread the court nicely with the cross angle there. So 5-point advantage for Sonoda and Kamura now.
Excellent play.
He's overhit it. Oh, that'll irritate them, having done so well. They engineered the point beautifully, and a little bit of a grimace after that point from Wee Kiong.
I think he felt that it might have touched one of the Japanese players' shirt. I don't think it did. He's got to play better, Wee Kiong. Otherwise, this match is gone for the Malaysians.
Well, they camp behind, desperately geeing them on. But it's still these two that keep the upper hand here. Just keeping the Malaysian opposition at arm's length very, very effectively so far. Negating their attacks so well.
That's well played. Into the body, below the tape. So a return would always go upwards if it was fast-paced from Keigo Sonoda.
Again, quality of return from Sonoda, outstanding.
defense by Sonoda. Good shot.
Yeah, the cross block off the forehand from GOH V Shem there was really quite something. But it's the Japanese that take the 11-7 lead at the turn. Unable to quite back it up. Almost sense that the young man in the forecourt there just perhaps over-pressing a little, Steve?
No, I think it was the right idea. It's just very difficult to play it accurately from a bit away from the net. Have to judge exactly how much speed you want to apply.
Look at these two, just a bundle of energy, aren't they? Between them, and he's the lesser energized of the two normally. And on cue there he is, Keigo Sonoda, with the double knee jump, just to let us know that he's also around. So 4-point advantage then for the Japanese here in match 2.
Good defense. Good work by the Malaysians, and very interesting that they started out in the defense in this rally, eventually turned it around. Keigo Sonoda couldn't really get himself and partner Kamura into a better position in the opening exchanges of that rally there. That's something that I would note as a coach, and perhaps see if that was a feasible way to go. Same start to the rally, but very good attack there from Sonoda.
It's just been a firework, as always, hasn't he? You just light him up, and he explodes all over the court.
There's been lots of pressure on Go and Tan, so maybe they...
And that, I guess, is why you don't flick serve. Kamura so quick to get back to that and gain the upper hand. That was quite something, the athleticism of the Japanese.
Yeah, but one of the ideas could be to flick a little bit higher to give him more time, and to give yourself more time to get in a better position. I'm wondering if the Malaysians are loosening up a little bit at some point, and how they would be affected, and the Japanese would be affected if they were to come back here and give themselves a lead here in the second game. I think they could just get on a roll, perhaps,
Maldives presented by Netherlands. Nepal presented by Rasina Mahayana. Umpire,
consecutive flick serves, just abused, frankly. Good lead from Go.
Yeah, he was about to try some trickery, but in the end decided that it probably was going to go long.
So still a 3-point advantage then for Kamura and Sonoda, runners up at the World Championships just a couple of weeks ago. Keeping their momentum nicely. They are buoyed by that 4-point lead right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final result between Pakistan and Chinese Taipei women's team, won by Chinese Taipei 3-0.
It's pretty destructive overhead, this fella. Really got hold of that smash. Umpire just suggesting, come on, gents, speed it up, please. Well, some of those early Sonoda returns had put the pressure on GOH V Shem when he was serving there, and as a consequence, he kind of spilled wide, feeling that pressure from earlier points. You sense.
Gone wide. I think this is absolutely last chance for the two players in orange and blue.
Yep.
Got to make something happen now, otherwise it's a lost match. That's better.
Yeah, because you sense the Japanese with that sort of whiff of victory in their nostrils. They're getting very close, just 4 points away now. Excellent play with the flat hard drives from the men in orange. A little greedy with the change up there from Sonoda. So a 4-point lead becomes a 2-point lead, and you sense a little bit more fluency in this second game from the Malaysians.
Yeah, I think it actually was 17-12, so 3 good points. Oh, that's a big miss. There was the quality on the flick serve that got Sonoda a little bit out of balance, so some chances could have occurred on the third shot.
That's gone well long in badminton terms. And the Malaysians you sense were bringing their best towards the back end of this second game, but to no avail. Japanese are closing in on another W here, and what would be a heady 2-love lead in this tie.